Hello and welcome to Our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 266.
Today we woke up here in our one-bedroom villa in Boardwalk Villas and just decided not to do anything today. We have no agenda, we have no plans. This month has been super busy. It's been amazing. We have loved it. We loved having family and friends here, doing so many different things, going to the parks a lot, but it's been exhausting. And then moving rooms every 2 nights.
Exhausting.
And so we just decided today's gonna be a lazy day. And so we hung out in the room in the morning, not really doing anything. We did decide in the afternoon we wanted to take a walk, and so we got ready and headed outside because it is a beautiful day. We don't know where we're headed, but we're just gonna walk.
And when you're staying at the boardwalk, you have a great area to walk because you can walk all the way around Crescent Lake. You can walk over to Epcot, you can walk over to Hollywood Studios, lots of different places you can go. We decided to walk over towards Epcot, and as we were walking that direction over the big bridge, we noticed the Skyliner was actually running. It is not officially open yet. It's supposed to be opening really soon, but we wanted to walk over there and see like what's going on. Are they testing or what's going on? It was apparently a cast member preview, which is essentially what they were doing so they could test out running the Skyliner with a bunch of actual people on it. So they were running the Skyliner. We stopped and took a ton of pictures of it. It was really cool to see for the first time, but they wouldn't let us ride even though we tried to be like, hey, like just let us on to ride real quick. We'll come right back. And no, they wouldn't let us do it, but that's okay. So we kept walking around Crescent Lake and made the full loop by Beach Club and Yacht Club back over to Boardwalk. And before we went back inside, Alyssa noticed there was something going on in the green there at the center of the resort that looked like a craft, and she is all about the crafts.
I am. I love all the different activities at each of the different Disney resorts. So we headed over to see what they had today, and today was make your own Mickey or Minnie ears. And they had a ton of different little pieces you could use to create your very own Mickey ears. And they had some really unique things to create some really awesome ears. I really loved all the flowers that they had. There were quite a few different colors and styles. We opted not to make any today because I honestly don't think these are gonna survive in my suitcase.
That's true.
The Disney ones barely are making it, and those are cloth. I can't imagine putting like those cute little forks on one of them. It's just not gonna make it. But I think this is an amazing craft, and I definitely want to do it at some point. We headed over to Community Hall because we are here at Boardwalk and we love the community halls at the resorts. We checked out the games because they do have a bunch of board games here, but they didn't really have anything for 2 people. That would be like a lot of fun because with only 2 people, a lot of games just don't really work, or if they do work, there's just not that excitement and fun in it because it's just the 2 of us and one of us undoubtedly wins, and then it's just annoying.
Some people are better at board games than others, and you know, but certain games aren't as fun with 2 people. Like Uno is a really fun game when you have a lot of people going, but when it's just one person, it gets really monotonous, you know? And then Monopoly is always a terrible game to play no matter how many people you have, unless you always win, in which case it's a great game to play. So we just decided not to play any board games and talk to the cast members there in Community Hall, just kind of chatting with them, finding out what was going on. Of course, they had some movies playing in there, and we said, can we look at the binder that has all the DVDs in it, because they will let you check out DVDs while you're staying here at Boardwalk, and we have a DVD player in the room. So we thought, well, we'll see if we can find a movie. Maybe we'll watch a movie tonight or something. And as we're flipping through, we're talking about the different movies as we go through, and we get to the H's, and I was like, oh, it's Halloween time, and they have the Halloween Town movies. That's so cool. And Alyssa goes, what's Halloween Town?
I had never seen it before. I had never even heard of it.
Which is really weird to me because I grew up watching all the Disney Channel original movies, and so I was like, all right, this ends tonight. We've watched the Headless Horseman movie, we watched Hocus Pocus, you need to see Halloween Town. So we checked out Halloween Town and Halloween Town 2 and went back to our room, and we're like, we're gonna see both of these movies. I'm gonna see if they live up to what I remember them as when I was a kid. And we watched the first one, and then immediately after watched the second one, and I have to say, they really didn't hold up to what I remember them as when I was a kid. They're still like solid Disney Channel original movies as long as you go into it expecting a DCOM. If you expect something better than that, you're not gonna get it at all. It's very campy, it's very goofy, but I really like these movies still, even though they're really not as good as I remember them being.
They were super cheesy, and I laughed at a lot of the stuff. But Robert really enjoyed rewatching these movies, and it was cracking me up because this was totally new to me. I haven't seen these before, And so I'm still, you know, figuring out the story and just watching. He was like, oh, watch this part right here. Oh, this part's good. And then they have like some corny CGI and you're just like, oh, okay, that was cool.
I remember that
but the
being
story
better.
was solid. I did enjoy the story, and for it being Halloween, I did enjoy the time of year watching it. After the movies were over, we just hung out in the room. We went out on the balcony and just kind of people watched because it's a really great place to people watch as well. And then we did get ready for bed, and that was the end of our day today. So we'll see you tomorrow
For our Year with the Ears.